Hey guys, my name is 4 and welcome to episode 9 of our server survival. So, I want to apologize for not uploading in quite a long time. I've been a little busy with different odds and ends, and now that we're back on the server, I'd like to actually get some work done. Firstly, getting rid of this phantom problem. So, can I sleep? Yes, I can sleep! Okay. So, it seems like phantoms are just a recurring problem in this series. So, first things first. I now have a hidden storage room. We throw my clock down, and then here. And it will stay open as long as the clock remains in that chest, or anything remains in that chest actually. Or if I decide to take the key card out, I do have a pulse extender back in the redstone. This will close back up, and then this button will allow me to exit. So my little storage area isn't as big. It's just 9 large chests. So far, all I'm hiding down here is my nether quartz. So I'm actually thinking about putting in a nice little enchanting area here, even though I don't really need it. It's aesthetic. I do have a nice space for it. I could put a brewing area and just some other nice little things. I really wish I could have made a actual staircase that had stairs pop up. I didn't feel like trying to design all that in the redstone testing world. So, and this one serves its purpose. So, for today's episode, I have one idea. And apparently this does not work, but you know, hey, we're going to keep it there because it looks kind of odd. I like it. I have been doing just some basic base maintenance type things off camera. I made this tunnel. So first so once we get done with a little base tour, then we'll reveal what goes next. Nice little glass tunnel, and then I smoothed out the inside of here. I just did some minor aesthetic changes, changed some lighting issues so things don't spawn as frequently, and I also added some wonderful additions onto our bit up here, so that way we can shoot the zombie off if we need to, if he doesn't seem to be working. And there's a ladder over there, so I can open up, or so I can gather all the iron. This area here, I have no idea what I'm going to do with it yet, but I'm liking where this is going. I did change up the farm just a little bit. I just added pathways and some cobblestone just to kind of make it feel a little better. There's a zombie somewhere around here. I'll find him later. Other than that, oh, I finally filled up the storage room. These are all the chests that we're ever going to have. I feel like we've got a little more storage space, and I started filling out things because this chest right here was containing like 4 different items, and it was getting a little full. Oh, and finally, one last thing before we get on to the major theme of this episode. I was tired, absolutely tired of the spiral staircase. So I made an elevator. This spiral staircase is going to stay because the elevator mechanism is stupidly huge, And we're only going down 4 blocks. Like, we don't need an elevator for that. Well, let me press this button really quickly. And I can show you guys. That monstrosity is our elevator, and that's the ascending mechanism. So, I realized this a little earlier, and I was kind of upset with myself. So, I wanted to see what it looked like on the bottom side, just in case, someone decided to try to trap me down here. I didn't have a call button. We now have a call button. Oh god. No. Dear Lord, you know what? Okay. This is not good. I don't have to rebuild this really quickly. Okay. So, this system is kind of easy, and the only thing that really kills it would be lag. Wait, where did the honey block came from there. Okay. Slime block. Okay, grab that slime block. Put that honey block there, and then we're going to put those there. Okay. And then obviously there's the problem of if someone goes down and I want to go to the nether, I didn't have a call button for that either. Well, now we have a call button for that as well. It just looks really cool. So, really quickly, I'm going to pop into spectator mode, and I can show you guys the redstone behind this. So, down here we have an observer line that runs over here and then up there. I wanted to fill it back in just so it was a little more nice. So when that gets triggered, that stone block there will push there, activating the platform around the elevator. Then, when I press... hold on. I actually have the fake fire system. So, press that. Alright. So you guys probably didn't notice what happened there. But I pressed that and this observer line fired. Firing this piston first, it's a sticky piston. And then firing this one second. So it pulls this stone block up and pushes over. So it will be here. Well, when the observers detect any block change, so the elevator arriving or departing, it will in fact know that something has happened. Well, this bottom piston will still fire, but then so will this one. This one will always fire after the bottom one. So it pushes the stone block back in place for the elevator to arrive at its the next time we come down here. And then the rest of the system goes as, oh yeah, I left a repeater down there. Oh well. Then the system goes as follows. It just fires off everything. And that is our elevator. I'm really liking these little redstone quirks that we have, just scattered around the base. I think they just add something to the base. So, now then, what is the goal of today? You're all probably asking yourselves. Well, my goal for today is to work on the wall. I am tired of seeing our little wall be this kind of crappy looking thing. So, we're going to work on it. We're going to make our wall look nice. We're going to start bringing it up to scale. We're going to start filling it out. Because, I mean, looking at this thing, you know, actually I'm going to keep the gate shut because I can always come back in later. So, we have the nice starts for the wall, but we haven't really done a lot for building it up. Okay, so let's do a little bit of time lapsing here, and we can see how it comes once we're done with, yeah, about here, all brought up. Alright, so I hope you guys liked that little time lapse with the different cuts of a few hours of work on this particular section of wall. It's been an interesting bit. I am enjoying, though, where it's going. The wall won't be a all-in-one-day venture, but at least we know that it has gotten kicked off. And so, with 4 of us now on the server, hopefully that the wall will get finished sooner than if it was just me working on it. For near future plans, at least for the wall, I'm hoping that we can get the ball rolling a little farther, a little stronger. on what all's going on. I'm trying to get a cobblestone generator fixed up, but also with everything else going on in the world, I've been a little sidetracked. But what are you guys wanting after we're done with the city? I mean, that's kind of a big thing. Is what are we doing after the city? After the city is done and over with, we're gonna kind of have everything. We already have everything we need, but we're not gonna have to worry about much. The Wither, once we beat the Ender Dragon, the Wither will be the easy thing, and not just mentally going, "Oh yeah, I beat the Ender Dragon. That's easy." No, there's a glitch in the end where you can put the Wither under bedrock, and that itself will kill the Wither without you ever taking damage. So that's a way to farm the Wither. Before I ever use that glitch, though, if I use it at all, I will be fighting the Wither and probably dying multiple times. So I might bring friends. But do you guys just want us to keep going along, make new farms, maybe go establish other towns? That's all possible. I am not sure what the next big update for Minecraft's gonna be, so I don't know what's going to happen in the way of that, so I'm just gonna explore like there's not gonna be another big update. Because we just recently had the adventure update, which gave us all sorts of new stuff. I've heard of people trying to push for a cave update, which, I mean, we have Mom. Anytime that we need a cave, all we have to do is hand that woman a pickaxe, and next thing you know, you're going to have Moria beneath your town. So, that's a good question, though, for you guys down in the comments section. What would you like to see once this city's finished? Do you guys want to see a city in a new biome far away? Do you guys want to see an ocean city? Do you guys want to see a cavernous city? Do you guys want us to build a city in the nether? You know, just anything that you guys would personally enjoy for the continuation of this series. Also, there's currently progress on the guild area. So the area that has been kind of avoided on anything video and just talked about is called the underground. It's this nice little underground area, hence the name, right? I'm not very creative with names, but either way. And you have 4 separate guilds, and it's just for fun, laughs, competition, settling disputes, you name it. So, hopefully, that will get finished in the near future. I know that only one of the 4 guild areas has been finished. Sadly, Hamilton hasn't been on to do much of anything, much less a guild area. But he's moving, so Godspeed. Hopefully he finishes that up soon and gets his computer back. But up until that point, I guess we'll just have to put a pause on his prank, because there's no point in having his prank going while he's not there. He might or may not have a few chickens in his base already. But back to this wall. So I kind of chose the stupider way to build the wall. And the way that I'm going to be doing this is the most invasive way that I could think of. I'm going to carve the mountainside to what I want. So instead of going up and over the mountain with the wall, I'm going through the mountain and carving it away till it looks nice and pretty like I want it. And that's kind of the end of the discussion. So it's going to be an interesting one. And let me tell you something. This hill that we're on right now was god awful to dig. Our safe space, I guess you could call it, for the wall is 5 blocks wide. So that means there's a 5 block wide gap between the base of our structure and the closest thing that's a vertical elevation. And then it literally just goes up 1, over 2, up 1, over 2. I did that for 2 reasons. One, in case we have some idiot trying to get on the wall, we don't have such a vertical surface, which means that for each level that they're going up 1, they're getting pushed back 2. So it's a lot harder to jump that. And it just looks so much better. Instead of having that horrible near vertical drop off a cliff face, off a mountain face, it's a nicer, more gentle slope that just kind of slides down to the base of the wall, and you know that it's going to stay. And why did I choose to carve the mountainside to what I want? You know, because I'm retarded. That's why I'm stupid. You know, as I honestly just wasn't thinking when I did this. And here's the bad part about not thinking, right? You sit there and you do something completely and utterly stupid. And then you end up looking at the end result and going, oh, I like that. That looks good. I mean, that looks like $1,000,000. I want more of that. So that's kind of what happened. Was on this corner here, I saw how it turned out, and I said, I want more. And so on the other corner, I did the same exact thing. And sadly, that song and dance went how that song and dance goes. I decided that I was going to dig out the mountain, and the mountain just, well, it sat there. It did. I was going to say it glared at me, but it didn't really glare. But the mountain was the mountain. And then eventually it got terraformed away, and yes, I did it by shovel and pickaxe. I'm not my mother, who uses a friggin' piece of bread on dirt or wood. But I do have to say, once we get this wall done, it's gonna look good. I mean, I really want to get some other things installed in this world. So these episodes are pre-recorded and they're edited a little while after I actually do them. So while episode 9 is being edited, episode 12 just got recorded, and I'm about halfway through recording that one. So, and I have to do it like that because I don't have internet very well, so the few times I find someplace like a Starbucks or anywhere else that has that really good internet connection, I upload everything. I make it private on my account, on the videos that I don't want coming out, and then on Wednesday, because that's when I want to make this series the upload day for, on Wednesday I release the next episode. Technically this week's episode was episode, I want to say episode 4, but I do know that it's the shortest possible, I know it's the shortest episode that I've produced so far, and yep, it was in fact episode 4, the Iron Farm episode, where I got everything set up and running and absolutely great. But it was only 13 minutes long. So I decided to release Mom's Cobblestone Generator video alongside it. And let me just say it's not that bad. The Iron Farm, once we fixed it and got it to where it needed to be, it's still not perfect. It'll still break down occasionally, and all we have to do now is just flick a lever to activate an observer line and it fixes itself. But it's really not that bad. I mean, it could be worse. I'm just ready for more Redstone Ready projects. And I'm hoping that you guys that do like Redstone are ready for more Redstone Ready projects as well. Because that's the mega builds and all that, they're interesting, but I personally enjoy doing the Redstone just slightly more. But on that note, I really want to thank you guys for watching this episode. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff. Let me know what you think of the episodes. If you guys are just honestly comment like crazy. It helps me out greatly for the likes and the subscribes, and definitely the comments on what would make this series better. And that's really all about I have. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.